Welcome to Worthy Soul. My name is Danielle Lane, and I just want to say, first off, thank you for coming on this journey with me. Thank you for taking time to listen to me and what I have to say. I'm going to try to make this not too long, but I just really, first and foremost, I'm so excited. I'm so excited that this day is here. I'm so excited to be able to really put this vision out and see it grow, see myself grow, and see others hopefully benefit from the things that I share, and be able to learn something and kind of see how you can take the different things that I've been able to learn along my life journey, and maybe you can apply them to yours, or really like just take bits and pieces and make sense out of it for yourself. um so that's really why I'm here. This is my second time trying this. The first time I was younger and I did not know what I wanted to do. I just knew that I wanted to help people, but I didn't know like how I was gonna do that. And so I had to take a step back and be honest and just say, it's not the right time. You need a little more time with this and do a little more work. Let God talk to you about it a little bit more before you try to act on it. So that's what I was doing. That's what I've been doing. But this last year or so, I've been preparing, planning, and just really getting this ready, seeking God for how I'm gonna do this. And so I'm excited. I'm excited. Like, I'm just excited to do this. Like, so excited. And I just hope that it grows into what it's supposed to grow into, and that it's just beneficial to any and everybody that hears this and learns, learn what needs to be learned. Okay. I did not major in English, y'all, so bear with me. That's one of the places that I'm growing in. I'm learning to grow in. It's just my speech communication. I can talk, but I may not use the right words all the time. So, but yeah, so I'm just really excited to share. I did want to just give a quick little about me, my journey, and what has inspired me to do my own personal work. And that's what this video is really going to be about. Like, why am I on my journey? Why do I believe that self-reflection is important? Why is it important for you to take the time to figure you out? Like, if you can't figure you out, nobody else will. So, and it's not beneficial to not know who you are, because then you're just creating a life that you're going to look back on and be like, I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm doing this. How did I get to this place in life? Nobody wants to wake up like to that day. I definitely don't. Hopefully you don't either. So, back to what I was saying though. How did I get here? How did I start on my journey? And why do I think it's important to do your own personal work? So for me, I would say that it started when I was a kid. I just always found myself not getting the answers that I needed, not understanding the things that I was being told, and feeling like, maybe I might not do well in life because the stuff that people were telling me, I just don't agree with. Like, I don't get it. Like, you're saying that I'm this, or because I do that, then that makes me this, and I know that I'm not those things. So a lot of my life, I just was like hiding, and I just was trying to fly under the radar until I turned 18 so that I could live my own life, create life for myself. And that's what I did. I went off to college, and I did that. That's the main reason why I went off to college, really, is so that I could live life by myself without anybody telling me what I was doing wasn't right. And, we all need correction and things like that, so I'm not against that, but I am against you not really taking my feelings into account, and, listening to what I have to say. And maybe trying to figure out, like, understanding my reasoning for things was the biggest thing. I just always felt like what I had to say didn't matter. My reasons or my questions and concerns were not concerns to anybody else. And it just kind of made me feel like, okay, maybe I'm not worth it. Like, maybe what I'm going through doesn't matter. I was just always get told, like, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. Or this or that. And it just made me feel like people were just telling me that I wasn't worth, like, it's not worth the hassle that you're putting, like, that you're making this into. It's not worth that. And I internalized that, like I said, as I'm not worth it. But I would question it, like, what do you mean I'm not worth it? I am worth it. And so as I got older, I definitely did a lot of self work, did a lot of like, okay, let me figure out why do I keep running into these issues? Why do I feel like I don't fit in? What is the reason behind those things? And as I've gotten older and been working in mental and behavioral health, I just really learned the impact of not doing the work. I really was able to see it and see how it affected people. And I just didn't, I didn't want to end up being in those places. I wanted to be able to be coherent and say, like, okay, I know why my life is this way. I made those choices. I want to be able to live a life that I can be proud of and one that makes sense to me. And that, took for me to take a step back and to understand things, being willing to expose myself to things that I wasn't necessarily knowing that was even out there, being willing to honor other people's perceptions and understand that, like, there is more than one way to life, number one. And even though there's not one perspective, but even though, like, there's one concept, that one concept could mean a billion different things to a billion different people. And just because it's not the same answer doesn't mean that that person's answer is wrong. That's what works for them. And really recognizing that our experiences in life really play a huge role in how we live our life, how we view life. And they create the deficits or they create the victories. And so sometimes when we are not happy with the deficits, we do have to be able to acknowledge that they are deficits and something that we struggle with, but being able to really look into that situation or that deficit and define it and figure out how it impacts our life. And those are the things that I've done. I haven't been perfect, I done made some bad decisions along the way, which y'all probably don't hear about. Because my plan is to be very transparent with the things that I've been through so that you can understand how I've come to the conclusions that I've been able to come through in life and why I see things or that I see it, in hopes that you're able to take the same framework that I've been able to use and apply it to your life. And make sense of your own life, and just really be okay with saying, like, my answers may not look like the next person's answers, but that doesn't mean that my answers are wrong. They just mean that they fit me and not you, because I'm me and I'm not you. And that's okay. And really just understanding, like, we are individuals, and so our life should not reflect one another's in every single way. We may have different points of view and perspectives and reasoning, and they may make sense to us and they may work for our life. They may not work for the next person's life. It may not work for the person that you really, really think that you know. But it doesn't make anybody wrong. And that's the biggest thing I had to learn, is that life is not black and white. It could be gray, and it should be gray, because those gray areas are the things that honor your experiences. Those are the things that honor the work that you've done or the work that you need to do. And I just really hope that, like I said, through my life journey and the things that I share and the framework that I've been able to utilize really just helps others. Because I know that at the end of the day, if we're able to define things for ourselves, that makes a difference in whether or not we're able to be successful. And be successful in a way that makes us content with our life. And helps us to understand, like, okay, this is where I'm at. And if I could figure this out or figure that out, then I can get to the next level in life that I want to be in and still be proud of all those things, you know. Be able to look back and say, like, you know, I may have not always made the best choices, but sometimes it's because I didn't know no better. I didn't understand, or because I didn't do the work. Now that I've done the work and I understand a little bit different, I could be different, you know, I could do different. And if I run into the same situation or a similar one, I'm gonna make a different choice and end up probably somewhere that I want to be this time. And so I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you for listening, and bear with your girl. You know what I mean? I wasn't no English major, so it may not always be appeasing the sentences that I say. They may be a little appalling, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, I'm a little straightforward, a little too much sometimes, and I'm working on that. That's the biggest thing, is being able to honor other people and what they need, and not just always be about wanting to just throw the facts out there all the time. But on this channel, though, I might do that a little bit more than many may like, but at the end of the day, it's all love. I just really want to help people, you know, and I know that sometimes, you know, the hard truths are better and what is necessary and needed. So, and if y'all got some hard truths for me, you know, some opinions, whatever, I'm open to them. So don't feel like you can't say nothing. Like, I'm open to everything, questions, comments, concerns, all that. Like, we are in this together. And I'm willing to be the first one to go through whatever needs to go through to help the next person. So thank you. Comment, like, subscribe, share, and like I said, give feedback, because without feedback and correction, nobody could get better. So I'm open to it, guys. Thank you again. Welcome to Worthy Soul, and let's go on this journey so that we can live a life that we can be proud of. We could do it, and it's gonna be worth it. So let's just have fun and have a good time. Like, you know, at the end of the day, life is gonna be hard regardless, but at least let's be glad that we are doing it, you know. Whatever that hard looks like, let's just be glad that we know that we're gonna get through it, and all we have to do is do the work so that we can get through it. Thank you. And I'm gonna go, y'all. I don't know how to close this video. See, this is what I was saying. Y'all have to bear with me, because it's gonna be a lot of like, this girl needs to shut it down. It's time. She's done. I'm done. Have a good day, guys.